Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, the Cat's Eye Tarot 777. How are you? I am here to do a general reading for you. So without further ado, let's get started. This is for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is a general reading, not a personal one-to-one reading. So with that being said, all of this may resonate or only parts. Take what does, disregard the rest. If none of this resonates, simply means that it is not your reading, okay? Just check the other signs and your other placements and pop in on one of those as well. So, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What energies are present, surrounding, and going on with Capricorn? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Staying committed towards something. In our heads about this, maybe some stubborn energy here because we feel trapped. We are wanting to remain loyal, stay slow and steady, but like to the point of stubbornness because we feel like there's no other way out. There's some type of new journey we may have gone on. There's success here in healing. Okay? There's success here in healing through knowledge, through learning. Taking a break, taking the time to gain the right knowledge. So it may have been that there may have been something we were very committed to. We may have felt trapped in our heads, but now we look like we're having some type of success with healing and studying and what else? Hangman in reverse. Ace of Cups. Seven of Swords. Oop, there you are. There's the Devil card, Capricorn. Queen of Swords. There's something here about seeing to the truth, learning the truth, or learning from another on how to be outside of our feelings and make the best decisions possible, not really BSing. Okay, learning that someone else is not BSing, or learning how not to BS from this person. There's some type of passionate new journey after a time of pausing and reflecting. Okay, though I do see the Seven of Swords here, something here about strategizing, something here about, I mean, usually the Seven of Swords is not good. It's usually something having to do with deceit and betrayal and trickery. You have it's in between the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Maybe someone is trying to take some type of action, okay, having to do with love, maybe using sex in order to do this. Be careful. Be careful with that, okay? It looks as though someone is taking action in a stubborn way. They're done. They feel like there's no other way out but to do this. And success, they may be successful, but I don't feel like this doesn't feel like good success. This feels like this was success brought upon by manipulation. Does somebody want to get someone pregnant to trap them? That's like heavy here for some reason. Be careful. Three of Cups, the Hierophant, the Empress, and the Four of Cups. So there's something, either celebrating a marriage or celebrating a pregnancy through a marriage, or celebrating a marriage through a pregnancy. contemplating over this. Somebody contemplating over this. We're going from the Three of Cups to the Four of Cups, okay? On this card of the Four of Cups, it's blended pleasure. It says blended pleasure, okay? That to me is like someone contemplating, mixing business with pleasure type of energy, mixing shadow with pleasure. We do have the Death card here. Let me see what else. The Tower. Be very careful of building a faulty foundation in this way, or someone else trying to build a faulty foundation with you. I see here there's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, definitely Taurus, and Scorpio. Okay. You may, and Pisces. If you may be dealing with any of those. Of course, I see you here also. It looks as though there are some disillusioned ideas, you know, maybe not understanding what we're doing or which way to go or what choices to make in this situation. Definitely do some heavy thinking. Some heavy thinking will help you come upon some type of epiphany to help you through this. I would not make any moves. I would definitely watch and observe. Okay. Someone may be taking very stubborn action because they feel there's no other way to control the situation. And this is their way of offering love, or this idea of love. And so it's like there's something here about celebrating like marriage, fertility, but contemplating over that. This foundation may be faulty. It may be a disillusioned idea. Be very careful. Okay? It might even cause somebody to leave. What else? Ooh. Justice card is here. Yeah. 10 of Wands, Temperance, 9 of Swords. That's karma. Okay, there's burdens, there's weight with imbalance. Okay, things will be balanced out. There's stress, not being able to sleep at night. Again, be very careful what you're wishing for. Get in touch, or what they may be wishing for. Pay attention. Pay attention to whoever it is you're dealing with. Pay attention to maybe your inner subconscious on the way you may be moving. One or the other here. Okay. We do have Justice here. So whatever is done in one, as above, so below, right? That's what I'm going to say. As above, so below. And I feel like here between the scales, Justice, Sagittarius, right? It's Libra, Sagittarius, sorry. Temperance, I call it Sagittarius. Here between that, there's the scales, there's a sword in one hand, there's the scales. There's a cup in each hand between the two. Here she's between two pillars. She's between two realms, between the two. That's what I'm getting here, okay? We have the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Swords. That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of burdens attached to this with the 9 of Cups. So I feel like there is something here about being very careful, making sure we are remaining balanced in moves and understanding on a deeper level what it is that someone is wishing for. Some type of rebalance, some type of peace and patience needs to be had. Okay, and a connection with our inner selves, with the other realm. Prayer, spirituality, something that will help us see beneath the surface, use our third eye. Okay, because karma is attached to this. Karma is very attached to this. And if we are not balanced, or if we're not careful, seeing both sides of the world, balancing between the two, making sure that things are on equal footing, there is a lot of stress and a lot of burden tied to that. Use your intuition to make the best choice, okay? Use your intuition. Definitely have high control. Use your emotional intelligence deciphering on this choice, because there's more beneath the surface that needs to be seen. That's what I'm getting out of this reading for you, Capricorn. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you to see if we can get anything else out of that. It there anything else we can show to Capricorn over this reading? New beginnings. I don't know, this may speak something else going on that you need to pay attention to as well. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you. New beginnings. Beneath a canopy of radiant stars, a mother and Cupid-like child ascend weightlessly across the heavenly firmament. The purity of their naked form symbolizes the archetypal newness of life and the transcendence of worldly restrictions. Unburdened by the past, she hides nothing and carries nothing except her offspring. She may have encountered obstacles before arriving at this point of freedom, but there is nothing preventing her and her child from soaring toward the stars. This card indicates you may be about to enter a new phase of life. Unlike the card of transition, the mood of new beginnings is joyful expectancy, heralding an opportunity to wipe the slate clean and start fresh. The supportive, nurturing energy of this card helps transcend old habits or ways of relating which have been holding you back. A new beginning is not necessarily radical. Sometimes a series of subtle changes bring about the most lasting and miraculous benefits. Perhaps you have been working toward new beginnings, such as relocation or career change, but restrictions have hampered your progress. Know that the seeds of change have already been sown in readiness for your intention to manifest ideas and turn your aspirations into realities. Okay, there is some hope spoken for you as well. So I send love, I send light. May you prosper. So silly, sorry. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time.